So guys, welcome to the next episode of Impact. Just to let you know, I do have some music in the background, which for me is quite loud, but hopefully it's not as quiet for you guys. Well, hopefully it's not as loud for you guys. Basically, to kick us off, Kurt Angle is basically in the ring, basically backstage. He tells Daniels and Mike Bailey that they will be the main event tonight, and that will be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Then we go on to PCO, who I found out actually after the last episode that he is actually heel. So, PCO versus Jake something. PCO makes defense number 4 of his title. Then we go to Kurt Angle basically coming out to the ring, basically saying that after Hard to Kill, basically there will be tournament styles, kind of like how New Japan has sort of a tournament and stuff like that. It's basically going to be the same. However, for this, basically the top 4 of each group. So, for example, X Division having 40 wrestlers with blocks of 10. The top 4 of those blocks will face off against each other in the next round in basically a 16 tournament bracket. It's basically how that's going to go. And then the winner of that basically getting a one contendership towards that division's title. However, over the next 2 weeks, there'll be no more contenders matches with the winner facing the champion at Hard to Kill. So basically, all of the champions, there'll be no more contender matches over the next 2 weeks. The winners of those will face whoever the champion is. So, for example, if Mike Bailey regains the title, and then basically next week there's a exhibition title match, it's basically like that. Then we basically have a 2-minute sort of thing. Is the system crumbling or is it going to rebuild? So like showing that, now they have no titles, what's next for them? Then we have Josh Alexander basically having a squash match, defeating Bhupinder Kujir and Laredo Kid, and Josh Alexander wins with a Pole River Plunge. Hang on. Isn't the Pole River Plunge supposed to be Jun Kasai's move? Or is that something different? I think there's I think it's either the C4 or something that is the pile driver, but I'm not sure if it's the Pole River Plunge. Then basically, Josh Alexander just beats both of them up after the match, and hang on, guys, it's getting a bit loud for my liking. Josh Alexander basically just sort of decimates both of his opponents, and they get stretched out of the arena. So, like, what I'm going to be doing is basically kind of like Lucha Underground in a way of basically killing off other wrestlers, which would be quite good. Then we have a 10-way exhibition showcase match with 10 wrestlers being part of this. Alan Angel's Amazing Red, who has made his debut. Crazy Steve, who faced off against Mike Bailey before. Fuego del Sol. JDC, who technically is a part of the system, but not really a part of the system. Kishida, Jonathan Gresham, Kevin Knight, Frankie Kazarian, and Sonny Kiss. And Kushida wins when defeating JDC with a Midnight Express. So I'm showcasing the talents of the X Division. Basically, Brian Myers sort of like, hey, well, what if we bring someone else new into the stable, and sort of teasing that maybe Matt Cardona could be a part of it. Essentially that stable, well, that sort of stuff. Backstage, a camera person is outside Kurt Angle's office. Okay, so this... Okay, I was wondering, because I did like some segments where I like use the Angle descriptor. Not sure exactly what it's called. Basically that. But now I know what it is. So the camera person is outside Kurt Angle's office. Angle comes out of the office with signed papers in his hands and tells the camera person that there is a new tag team that will be debuting in TNA. Out walks Kingston and Woods. I sort of put a question mark where Woods is because technically, well, obviously there's name discrepancies. So they could be under different names. They have troll bags and make their way towards the locker room. So now, the New Day, question mark, are in TNA. Next up, we have Doc Gallows, Juice Robinson, and Cole Anderson basically cutting promos saying, well, we're here. We are the cast out Bullet Club. Also, Juice Robinson is, well, kind of got fired from AEW, or just, I'm not really sure what happened, just sort of his contract expired and they didn't re-sign him. And then Doc Gallows and Cole Anderson were basically on ring contracts, so that means I could use them. So they are here in TNA now, once again. So this music's way too loud for me. Let's turn it up just a little. That might be good. Right, let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to change, like, if the music's alright or not. So we have the Bunny defeating Rosemary in a tables match when Rosemary was put for the table. Basically, them two are basically just having a rivalry. So Rosemary is a bit confused and a bit terrified of how the Bunny came back alive, because technically the Bunny / Ali technically is dead. And now Rosemary has suddenly come into contact with her, and basically they're just having a rivalry there. Then we have Danny and Jody sort of like, who's next for our tag team titles? And Savannah Evans and Tasha Steelz starts brawling with them and be like, well, we're here to fight you. And then Joe Hendry, basically, a little bit of background. Joe Hendry hasn't been booked before January. The last time we got booked was the 19th of January. So basically we're like, well, where's Joe Hendry been? It's a 2-minute segment of just him going like, well, I'm going to come back soon. Then Luchasaurus will be debuting in the future with a segment that is very bad. Then we have a Madman Fulton vs James Storm match. And sadly, Madman Fulton ends up winning the match, meaning that James Storm has now retired. And basically I've called it Fulton's Rise Part 1, Storm's Demise. And afterwards, James Storm gets met out, gets basically still in the ring, sort of like a bit sad. Kurt Angle comes out, where he says, how about if you, because of our history together, stuff like that, I'm going to make you my assistant general manager, or assistant commissioner. And then we go into our triple threat match Jordan Grace wins, defeating Giselle Shaw with a fall from Grace. And apparently makes defense number 23 of her Knockouts World title. Now, I'm not sure if that's how many she had before she lost it. Because technically in real life she has actually lost it. Then we have Moxley versus Nemeth, basically just brawling. Basically just Nemeth sort of calling out Moxley, saying, "Why the hell are you here?" And then Moxley comes out of nowhere and starts brawling for 5 minutes. Then Kurt Angle comes out and basically says, "Okay, you two want to beat each other up. How about if you two face off in a match at Hard to Kill, but..." Hang on. Alright, sorry guys, I thought someone was calling me. So basically, so yeah, Hard to Kill, it will be a non-title match. Basically, if Moxley wins, he gets the next guaranteed title match against Nick Nemeth. If not, then he will be basically just sort of... I'm not sure. Basically, if he wins, then he basically gets a title shot. If not, then he won't. So I'll put that a bit badly, I'll be honest. Then we have our main event of the evening, where it is Christopher Daniels versus Mike Bailey for the title, and Christopher Daniels wins in 2 falls to 1, basically win the first fall, and then winning the final fall. So Mike Bailey gets 1, basically makes it 1-1, and then Christopher Daniels wins. And the show is quite good. Apart from in these 2 regions, but oh well. Had a 56 rating, which isn't bad. 523 people overall, which I think might have been the same amount from the explosions, I think. So I might have to change that, actually. But anyway, guys, that is our second show. I just clicked on Amazon Games for some stupid reason. Go away! Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Have a good day. Have a nice day, and... oh, wait. Don't start that over. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. That doesn't really matter. Comment on the video if you want to see any potential new people coming in to TNA. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this content. I'll probably do some more videos hopefully within the next few days. Basically, I will be changing a few things around. I might do Explosion on its own days and then do Impact on maybe Thursdays instead. Because weirdly, Thursdays and Tuesdays are the 2 days where basically everyone's available. So I'll probably do that. Okay guys, thanks for watching, have a good day, and goodbye.